Okay, everybody, we are continuing with the character story quests. Today we have Skirk on the menu, and I really hope that it is going to be a good quest. Naruto did say that it is a good one, and full welcome. I'm well today. And how about you? Entering focus mode for absolutely no reason, but hey. 9 kilometers, oh my god. So, as it goes with the Skirk's quest, it's going to be similar to the Movikas, because I'm going to, at least one part, I'm going to let go and listen to it. I don't listen to, I didn't listen to the Escoffier's quest, I didn't listen to the Emily's, didn't listen to the Sijuans, because I don't consider them interesting. Should it be bigger?
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the
I'm not looking for Baiju, I'm looking for Skirk.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in...
Into the wind.
Okay. I don't know what's up with the camera. I have a new monitor and it did change quite a lot when it comes to the camera, and I'm going to try to fix it, but I don't know. Nope.
Okay.
I'm playing in 4K, but I cannot stream in 4K because my internet is just so bad.
Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure
Dude,
the
it's
condition.
Skirk's story quest, not Baiju's.
Why don't you rest here?
I've seen my...
In the meantime...
I can even put it in 8K for some reason.
Oh, well, just get some...
And by the way, I'm not sick, so chill. Yes, Sneznaya is finally coming. Finally. And there's already in the Archon Quest menu, not inside of the game, but on the sites where you can check out the names of the Archon quests, and you know, you can even check out, I wouldn't say the whole story, but you know, they just summarize what it's all about. There's sections, so not Cry and now Sneznaya is in that section, and below Sneznaya is Canria, so they already know, without even these guys telling us, they know that the Canria is coming after Sneznaya, which might be even more interesting than any other region, even more interesting than Sneznaya itself. I'm curious only about the gnosis that they didn't pick up from the Movika. I don't know how is that part going to end, and what kind of deal are they going to make, because I'm not sure if Movika is even going to give them.
But then again, you woke them. It's just for...
Maybe Tsaritsa herself is going to come to the Movika.
Something is missing.
Oh, finally.
Say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Ah! What the... Wait! I'm on... Right! The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Child's been looking.
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make
I'll
this
check
one
it.
in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
No, I know actually, I know. 123
Chef
gigabytes.
Mao, I'll take a grip.
Come.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither of those things sound good.
My soul is damaged. What?
Well,
I mean, I'm
just
clearing the
imagine an
abyssal energy,
dis-
so
yeah.
how could it
And that
be
thing she said about your
damaged?
Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Giles
Yeah, it's double than
1,
that at the
2,
moment.
7.
For PC, for
10.
PlayStation
That'll do.
is even more.
Well,
Not
What I
sure.
saw was a dark space shrouded in a dense fog that wouldn't disperse.
Not sure how much. I think it's like 180, something like that. 160, 180. But yeah, it's even more.
So that's all we know, Miss.
so you can disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the
I'm going
Prairie
to skip
Plains when you're done.
Paimon speaking every
Oh,
single time.
Okay. She disappeared.
You should have
Wait, hold on.
got
You
used to
overpaid.
that.
Here's your check.
I think that on the mobile is like 80 gigabytes.
I didn't.
We didn't.
You
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogen?
Seeing thing.
Chef Mao? Check, please.
coming.
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all. Even Paimon. Oh, this whole
Interesting. And yes, Paimon talks too much. And she's speaking when she doesn't need to speak. Okay. And by the way, I mean, it's not windowed because it's full screen, but for some reason they put it like windowed. So this is the lowest and this is the highest I can put. Like, dude, absolutely ridiculous. And I did put on it because one of the times that I entered Genshin, it did enter the windowed mode for some reason, and then I switched to the
Looks
8K
like they're collecting
to
something.
have the full screen,
Let's go.
and it did correct itself. And I was confused, like, 8K, really?
Settle down.
When did that come?
So, this is what the-
Wrong team, we
Yeah.
need to put
From the
Skirk in the
moment they are
team.
born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will and a dark curse. Together, these remnants form what you call god remains. And it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast. Ugh. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you. She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poke.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange
I'm
set of
playing 4K
priorities.
at the moment,
It was just a trick to avoid being perceived.
but I
If someone
can
notices
put
me,
in
those
the
memories are
8K.
erased.
But it doesn't make any difference because it's not that sort of game and there's not that amount of details that can actually be rendered to see the difference. I think it's absolutely the same if you put full HD or you put 8K, which is stupid when you think about it, that it is
but power doesn't come
probably
from
going
nothing.
to be absolutely the same when you take a look
no
at
reason.
the game
The
itself.
remains aren't just gone.
But
were taken.
yeah, part of my soul was taken. When?
Very
When?
clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away
God
at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
Wait, you mean the stars?
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation. Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain. Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. It wants you. This time,
Me?
it only took a fragment
Why
of your soul.
me?
No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost will not be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern.
My power
Souls
is
are fragile
stolen.
things, and yours could easily be crushed if you go
Okay,
up
this
against
should
it.
be in the Arkham quest, like, dude,
So, you're gonna
are you
help us,
kidding
right?
me? Talking about
We're
something
going to
so
help
important?
each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You see,
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You help
Yeah,
me uncover
right.
the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all. You would do well to remember that. Now,
yeesh. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, the...
There we go. Although Escoffier doesn't even have the build, not even half completed, but I did leave her in the team.
this is where I live. Yes, it is. I don't know how much...
You live here?
Yes, well, now.
What,
Both
on
your
the
description-
grass?
The thief who stole
In
abyssal
the-
power
in
can
the
grant
rocks.
a special form of... Okay. Do you plan to live? That tracks.
And you're saying that's not...
Depends on your perspective. I'll respect your opinion.
Okay,
though.
let's find
Just
the
mean
person
a little
who
abyss
stole,
Dream mirror?
It
my
means,
soul.
Since you haven't studied with dream,
not completely, but one part of it.
tough to say. To play it safe.
Wait, does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Do as you want. You're already a pretty good fighter. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient.
Oh, she moved so... Last time something... Skirk seems pretty...
And we are still not using the new outfit from the Traveler, while we are in the conversation part, but now we do have it. And now we don't have it.
Ready? Your training will be split. We'll start with blade
Okay.
work. During your long journey,
You bet. There's Kaya. You sparred with a...
don't get too smug. And to use the human body as an analogy, improving your sword fighting is like you need to do some only then.
Wait, Paimon thought you.
One day, there are
Okay, we
no
will have some
that's
kind
all
of
I have to
training. Come on, come on.
say. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Why does it say 14 out of 900? 900.
Time to ignite!
Yeah, right. We skipped 800 of them. 8 freaking 100.
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
You've got to be kidding me, right? That kind of talk for something stupid like this? I mean, I like that we have some kind of interaction in the quest, just like we had in the Escophiers. But to say something like that for this kind of training, if you can even call it a training, that's just stupid.
Time to ignite!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person, and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their gut? Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
I see eternity go by in an instant. The autumns of many years from a single leaf. Thus, I shall slice this maple in a flash.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu. Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of...
Go get some sleep.
I mean, that's not how it goes. Either you just collapse, or although you feel exhausted, you don't really make it to the way that your eyes are going to close by itself. At least not in that way. After you're finished with the training, you can feel tired. But it's not going to be like, hey, you know, I'm tired, I could just fall asleep in a minute. Does not work like that. Oh, welcome Naruto. You are here as well. It's nice to see you both here. Yes, you said it in the last episode. At the moment it's a little bit confusing because it does say from the traveler the part of his soul is taken, and I'm confused why it is not in the Archon quest if that's of that much importance.
Because he's a crabby old man.
Excuse me.
Okay, I don't care what are they going to talk about.
I went diving and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. Oh, and today I'm gonna go to that.
Okay, small Skirk.
It's time to eat.
Baby Skirk.
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. You spoil that child, you know. Ever?
Let the...
The stars shimmer high above. Mountains as far as the eye can see. And Eck can't be the only... I'm sick of being a kid. There's so... But for now, I'm stuck.
Okay, just her dreaming of moving on in the life. Come on.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please spare the children. Stay back.
They're coming!
Run! Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Where? There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? Look, we welcomed you with our finest...
Run! Save yourselves!
Where is Skirk?
Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Rest assured, sir. We have
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well,
You already took them
turns out
down.
Some of these beasts do know how to...
That doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any...
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad? Mom?
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone. Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive. My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song. Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. A savage that can pluck a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it!
This is so nice. And yes, it was said.
Oh, you're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to be...
Again with the some kind of training? You got to be kidding me.
Man, staying new day. Well, except for the...
Skipping everything that Paimon is going to say. I'm skipping
the first
everything that
is
she's going
mastering
to
the use
say.
of standard
Everything.
weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy. The natural energy of Tavada. Abyssal power. My master, the elemental energy of Tavada. A keen
Okay, whatever.
call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct... It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the Seven Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind... So I've heard. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power does not simply disappear. Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. True growth. So, it's time. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Okay.
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Is he stronger?
Windblade! Disappear!
Okay. And where's the second one?
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Water jet!
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Injury? When did I get injured? I'm so confused with this quest. I don't remember getting injured or that a dream can do something to me.
Water jet! Water jet! Water jet! Water jet! Water jet!
You need to understand.
Well,
what makes you special. The ability to
yeah, it might
your
have been
aspirations, so
played
be
before,
bold. Do
not
not be afraid
try,
to chart your own.
but still. I don't see how it helped the Traveler, because I don't see him getting that much stronger. And why would he need training when he was already a beast before he was trapped in the Teyvat?
Very good. It seems you've reached long enough for you to get some rest.
Oh my god! Again with the rest. I will need the rest if this continues like this. And what kind of dream is it going to be this time? This little guy is a sinner.
What is the secret to power? Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. No. It is fear. The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death.
Sartology.
Fear is the source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
Her master. Okay.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone. After all, bones can always be reset.
A little bit too harsh.
Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold. In pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated. But you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh, and mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Was your high school teacher really that bad?
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rep. Skirk said to tell you that you... So...
Training again. What now? Elemental burst? Or Geo? Or what?
From your training so far, you have gained... That's only part. Now, ready? Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable. Just like
Shut
you
up.
said.
It looks stupid.
Hey, no fair! That's...
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their strong emotions will always arise. How amused, but you don't. Let's begin. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Go! Water jet!
Okay.
Go!
Not bad. Better than I expected. Getting the hang of it.
Was it so
First
bad?
step to controlling your emotions is controlling your...
Come on, Naruto. It can't be that bad.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion.
Yeah, we
Crush
heard that
the
one
self
already.
that makes you weak and be...
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or elemental abilities. Get some rest. No point training further if you manage to push...
Okay, so what kind of dream will I have today? Okay, what kind of punishment? Physical? Well, it's only to what degree that physical was. If it was like, I don't know, something stupid, then
Yeah, well,
I think it's
I heard
even
Masters-
necessary. But if it was like literally kicking someone, well, that was too much then.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and
run, Skirk.
With sticks? Well, it depends how hard did he even hit with the sticks. If you did have, you know, after you get hit a little bit harder, if you did get the bruises and everything, then yeah, it was too much. But if you didn't get bruises, then I guess it wasn't that bad. As I said, I just think that it is necessary, okay? Quite positive about that.
You're awake! You must be starving, right? Of course you are! Well.
Here's an idea. Let's say...
Okay. It's time.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes
Finally.
to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills against formidable opponents. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, you just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions.
Okay,
So I allowed him
so
to
she
ask me 3 of
says
them before he
Ajax,
left. You and I might never meet again, traveler.
in
So
Natlan
if
they
there's
say
anything you want to ask
a
me,
how.
now's your opportunity.
That makes
Just
no
like
sense.
Ajax,
That
I'll
makes no
answer
sense.
3 of your questions.
I was
Are
reading
you-
something and then
Okay, not the angle I was
said
expecting.
it incorrectly.
What makes you ask that?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, but while we were dream mirroring, I think I saw your memories.
Child is Ajax. Oh.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret. No, I'm not from Tevat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
Like me? Do you mean you're also a descender?
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second question.
What is your goal in coming here?
To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay. You have one question remaining.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well, your last question?
You know Child is looking for you, right? Are you going to let him see you?
Ajax. His situation is different than yours.
Okay, I would
Before you ever
learn
crossed
that
paths
Child
with
is
me,
Ajax now.
You'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth. Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you, best keep it a secret from her as well.
Yeah, why would Paimon even know?
Time to go. Oh, finally.
Maybe it's easier from here. Just maybe.
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
I don't know how strong is going to be Tartaglia in the end. Okay, so she's not healing with skill. I didn't even read what Escoffier is doing, so there is that. I don't even know how she is healing, but apparently with a burst.
Wait.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at... Oh, but...
All right. Remember...
Yeah, I got her on 20 pity, and I was like, let's see the weapon. And well, basically her weapon is broken as well. So I decided to pull out the weapon as well. Shut up, Paimon.
Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Research? What kind of research? You abyssal bastards. C3 Skirk. Okay, whatever.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his house? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see.
This should be the place where you were attacked, Traveler. The missing part of your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
Yeah, focus.
Our opponent must have covered his tracks just in case.
Hold on, look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. Our enemy took...
Okay.
From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Oh.
You alright? That thing was...
There. I got it back.
What?
Traveler! Skirk!
That's a strange and kinda feels so stupid.
In the Grayley Plains.
How would
You
she
ask me
know?
why this enemy chose you as
And
his
I
target.
don't know
Now,
which
the
one.
answer is clear, whatever that actually means. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate if you want. I believe that's the term they use in this
Oh,
world
I
for
get it.
arbitrary
The
coincidences
only
like
one
this.
that has the
In any
part
case, it
of
works
my
to our
soul
advantage.
was the one
Once I
that
realized what he
could
was using
rip
that
her
power for,
defenses
it gave me the
down.
chance to get back what you
Everything
lost.
else is not going to pass through.
I'll cope. Well, done gorging. How did you get the
Oh!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sertologi.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic conversation.
Just a little longer. I'm still...
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and you... Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come. You've got your soul. Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Nice.
Wipe out!
Come on, you got to be kidding me.
Water jet!
Okay, who cares? Who even cares? I'm not going to get anything from them, so let's just go.
Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse!
Maybe.
So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the...
Yeah, just laugh because I fell down because of the stupid hilichurls. Such a fail.
Oh,
I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
yeah.
Your dragon
And
friend's
you
a
let
different
it
story, but I hadn't
get the
counted on there
physical
being
contact.
anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. Exactly. And I believe
Anyways,
No way!
this isn't my first.
Plus,
not the first time losing your powers. Really?
sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
Uh,
The bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the planning to...
we should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baiju said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
Did he? I don't know. I skipped it. Okay.
Huh? Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin restaurant, that's
Yes, a job. Thief. The robber.
Collecting my paycheck now. Oh, sure thing. Huh. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
All this more, it's not that much, honestly. It's just a small bag. It's not like she gave us 100 million
You
Mora.
called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke. Just okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like.
I noticed there was only one bed.
Wait,
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder. Hey, don't just lay.
She's not wielding it with her left arm, she's wielding it with her right. So...
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade.
Run.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk? Have you...
About 60%.
Whoa!
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. No, I need to meditate for the next...
Ooh.
Thanks.
For the next 2 days. Okay, well, that's not bad.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days out. Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
I'm going to lose my eyes because of this. Freaking white screens.
That's right. This isn't your first time here. But what you remember is...
Wait, you
I
can
only
talk
meant
now.
call it... Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here. So, what's your impression of this place? Oh, you know, this river strength the key, but as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past, when all she sees
Well, of course she
This
doesn't
isn't my first take.
like her past.
the answer to
Being
let's follow the
forced to learn so many things when it comes to the swordsmanship and those type of things. After she lost her whole family, when she needed to leave them, and she left them die.
always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away, indifferent as ever. Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life.
Okay, so Skirk was the first one that knew I came to Teyvat. Interesting. Although it not might reveal too much, it does say a lot.
From this day forth, I shall teach you no more. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
You wish me to travel the world beyond.
She was
my
actually
own
helping us because Tartaglia
Indeed.
joined us.
Make new friends.
Although he didn't help us a lot.
And piece together a new future from the shattered remnants of your past. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Why would you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear, so deep it can be felt in the bones. But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus pain dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes but a distant memory. Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sertologi, looked like at one point in time. Of course, as a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him. He could appear as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
So that's the form that he...
For certain reasons,
I lost
need to
the
bridge
word.
the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the sort. To do that,
I'll let you in on a little secret. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things. We've made it quite a ways already.
Skirk is a child.
Skirk, when she first began training under Sertologi.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. could. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Why would
Can I ask
he...
a question, Master?
I don't
Why did you
understand.
save me? I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire
He's
all
not
the
from
time.
this world, so it doesn't
I
even
wouldn't have to go
matter.
on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee. So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever means necessary, in the hope that one day, you might surprise me.
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness, and fatigue. After
But
some time,
Rerir is his
talent
friend.
bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions.
So not really someone
like her
who
master.
he wanted to attack.
How should I put it? It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart. That reason came to dictate all
But this
she
guy
was
is
allowed
not
to
from
feel.
this
I suppose
world,
it was at
so
this point that
he's from
she
the
became
different
the
planet.
Skirk you know today.
He doesn't have any connection to Teyvat.
I almost don't want to reach the end.
He's
These are
from
Skirk's
Conria.
happiest memories. What a simple
Oh,
carefree time it was.
okay.
Wisps of clouds dotted
Although
the
I
sky.
guess it's going to be at the
sun
end of
bathed
the
everything in
quest
golden
that
light.
I find out
When
the same
song
thing
filled
that
the
you just
air,
said me.
Not even the shyest
But
of flowers could resist staying
fine.
alone. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea. The secrets beyond the stars. It was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet,
Yup.
looking to establish trade.
She's even now cute, so
Skirk's parents, her relatives,
still
her neighbors,
stayed the same.
everyone welcomed the newcomers with open. No one had it.
Okay,
Skirk had skipped
whatever.
school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her. Countless people cried out to her that their lives were discarded like worthless trash. If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained, left to rot in the scorched earth, with no answer as to why any of this was happening. Because she and her people, as the initial further research revealed that, over time, the people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source. For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat, and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was wiped from the face of the planet. Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. But in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well. If those with power get to decide good, no one wants. Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, to me. I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And he is the best choice in this moment. Her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason. All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long. So, I came to face you instead.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable. Don't forget.
Are they going
it was
to
a
merge?
penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place.
I'm just thinking about
the
it.
vastness
Is
of the
she going
universe
to be
renders
like
everything
complete?
insignificant. Our feelings
If they
most of
merge
all.
now?
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your
The difference is that I'm doing what is right. What is I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. I have shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the...
That is the problem on the grand scale of the entire universe. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of
Okay,
exploring the
so
unknown.
I called it.
Think back and let...
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity. And in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength from your past. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt.
And do you think that means...
Your emotional self isn't weak. The fact that she transcended time and broke free from her constraints to come and face you, that proves it.
Thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice. To be honest, I'm not here to put what is right at one point in time.
Okay,
isn't
whatever.
always
Come
right
on.
forever.
You're just
And
pursuing her into
all those unfulfilled hopes are like
accepting you.
knives to the heart.
I mean, accepting herself.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but...
I'm sick of being a kid.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang, Dancing Water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water.
Yeah, I have
and
looked
you
at
are
it,
not the burdensome sand.
and
But
it looks
if
nice.
this is your wish.
I have high hopes for Snezhnaya
I will carry you
because
with
it's
me until the
almost the last part. I took a look and it seems that they already planned Khaenri'ah after Snezhnaya. The only thing is that the Hoyoverse is not going to say it. But yeah, we will have even Khaenri'ah after we are done with Snezhnaya. And I did watch some speculations from other creators about trains and Snezhnaya itself.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember,
It could be very interesting.
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, you saw my memories then. I once asked you said
I
no.
did.
But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive. That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind. An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. But that means...
Well, that's hard.
Although his decision to train me was not made out of... I know. He's no longer
Anyways,
into that,
let's go and
but he sends me
take down
every
that
time I hear
abyss
Maybe that
monster
means I do. I don't
that
know what
attacked
Master
us.
has planned, but I have to be ready. Help me?
Because if we want to build the world we both want to see, everyone has to be willing to fight for it. If we all do our part, we can make the entire universe a kinder place.
Well, that's true.
Oh, you're fine, honestly. Paimon was gone for like... You're both okay.
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future. I taught you to incorporate the experiences.
Okay, but whatever. Paimon brought back ton...
All right.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good.
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's going to be tougher than before. The good news is...
As I said, let's take him down. Again with the same place. Can I even come to that place from here? It's going to be too much climbing, right? Or it might not be. Oh. Well, should have... From the first moment I should have teleported to this point and try to come to I guess the cave or a dungeon, however you want to call it. Where are we fighting?
The all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that, too? Really? So, you're telling—
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume this form.
Okay. Oh, Nervalette isn't— Good boy!
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Do I need to break all of them for some reason?
Go!
Well, fine.
Mine to wield.
I pressed it.
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
Beyond this world.
And we are done. Do we have some kind of animation? We do.
Not this again! Watch out!
Haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
Well, it wasn't bad. I'm only confused with the last attack. We didn't even see her slashes with the sword.
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So, you deliberately channeled your power into me, knowing that it would destroy my shell from within. Such power, such keen battle instincts. So you must be...
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
Hundreds of years.
Oh.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar, a friend of your master and one of his followers. This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And I knew you would come here.
Hundreds of years ago?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time ago. I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted an incurable illness as a child, and everyone gave up on me. I trained the sword harder than anyone else, defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity, or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even my parents were just waiting for me to die. Over time, my heart hardened, and I became aimless. That was the point where I met your master, Sir Taloji. We were similar in age, but different in background.
Or
he was
our?
born in prison.
Is he just your
son
friend
of
or what?
criminals
I don't
who had been
understand.
sentenced to death. He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Magistrorum. Yet, he always wore a smile on his face, as if kindness and malice were one and the same, and he could not see the difference. I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive. Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something, and he inspired me to keep going. When we sparred together, it was the first time I'd actually felt the thrill of combat. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form, he was always intent on pushing the boundaries of possibility. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My talents were nothing compared to his. And at some point, I realized he had pulled so far ahead, I was too embarrassed to even ask him to spar. After his grand endeavor was successful, he saw...
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you. Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger. Maybe I'll finally catch up to you one day, and we can spar like we used to.
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is try. After all, a wise man once told me, people need to fight for their own survival.
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe and bring her to Tibet. You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
The brother of the
now I'm curious about who this disciple of yours will be.
All Vedifenir said was that one day the stars shall bow in her honor.
Sounds pretty impressive.
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
Still self-assured as ever, I see. But you're not wrong.
I'll be leaving then. Oh, and if you were serious...
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Sertologi. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my own heart.
Your heart?
You're sick.
That sounds like torture. How did you even survive that?
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it, work for it, dream of it. Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you, and it backfired.
You're right. I miss you. Sertologi, I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him. All the while, standing ever out of reach. We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. Besides,
oh,
since you're his friend, first time we came here. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher.
Interest, you're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength. After which, for that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one.
Perhaps you're right. What a battle.
Are you okay?
Too many different... Sertologi...
I can. It's not as suitable. The impurities, but it will be a time...
If we are...
I will reach the top of this and you, scoff.
That's finally over. Let's get out of here.
Alright, so the Skirk quest, the Skirk story is complete.
We did it! Once again, we've proved... Wow, today sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes.
And imagine if I wasn't skipping it.
I suppose it's because the
how long would it be?
It's not real. Even the most
I was finishing the hangout events from Kaya and Lynette last night, and I was skipping them, so without skipping, each of them are 2 hours and 45 minutes without skipping, and I was skipping and it still took 1.5 hours to finish, with skipping. It's ridiculous, stupidly ridiculous. And by the way, hangout events are one of the stupidest things when it comes to the quests in Genshin, in my opinion. Maybe someone likes them, but I don't. You have the skip button in the quests or just in the hangout events, but you need to finish it firstly so you can skip it, which is not useful Not useful at all. It doesn't make any sense. But hey, all in all, we are done with the Skirk story quest, and we have only 3 left, but as I said, we will firstly complete the Not Cry quest, not because of this, because if I do Durin and Varka, I still have 1 day to finish Linnea, so it's not about that. I would be able to collect it anyways, but we are going to finish the Not Cry section, and then we are coming back to the Mondstadt. And after we are done with Mondstadt, well, we might get something from the Not Cry again, and then we are moving to the Snezhnaya with the Archon quests. So Linnea is the next one on the list, so I will see you in that one. Thank you both for joining and being in the chat as well. I will see you tomorrow probably for the Linnea's quest. So yeah, join me tomorrow as well. Hang out for I just completed it for the achievements and just not to have it here, you know, just not to have it pointing that I need to finish something. So Linnea tomorrow, and well, I will see you then. Rest until that. Oh, skipping for the event quest. Yes, that as well. Someone who is playing the female characters, I guess, but all the characters in the game are your friends, so don't make it be like a big deal. Yeah, good night, and I will see you tomorrow in another character story quest.